What's up, girlies? I know I'm giving y'all Bob the Builder with this jumper on. It looks cute in the mirror. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Let's go.
I know you a liar.
Now, a lot has happened since the last time I did a video, so just bear with me. We're going through a lot of things very quickly, just like I go through your nigga's wallet very quickly before he has to leave my apartment. Now, speaking of somebody's nigga whose wallet I would love to go through, Megan Thee Stallion. Sorry, that's really fucking ridiculous. Megan Thee Stallion and Pardi have celebrated. They have celebrated their 1-year anniversary, and I already knew that Megan was complete. Somebody got to save my sis, but like I already knew that. But when I saw this picture, I was like, oh yeah, she gone for real. Like she gone. She's gone 100%. If for some reason I woke up and found myself as Megan Thee Stallion, like the universe placed my soul inside her body too, I would be just like, I'd be kneeling down just like that. Next to this nigga is fine as fuck. Like, this nigga's fine as fuck. Anyway, they celebrated their 1-year anniversary. First of all, this picture's crazy. This picture's crazy. I just love to see Megan so happy. I think it's the cutest thing in the world. Like, it's just so cute. She was screaming in his face in one of these videos I think they put on it must have been Instagram or something. So happy to see her happy. As much as like I joke about her, like, you know, I'm like, bitch, where's the hot girl at? Like, you can't leave us out here by ourselves, man. You can't. As much as I joke about that, like Megan has been through so much, like the recent years. And I'm happy she's smiling. Can never be too short with these niggas, so we got our eye on him. But she think, you know, everything seemed like it's going okay, you know, from the outside looking in. But yeah, I'm just so happy that they happy. Normani, we got to talk. You were on some interview, I don't know what the hell's going on. You said that, hey mamas, I have 2 or 3 albums worth of music already recorded. Like the way that she said it, it almost seemed like sad. It almost seemed like she wanted to release the shit, but she can't. And that might be reaching. It might be reaching. I might be reaching. But given what we already know about like Normani's team and how weird some things move behind the scenes when it comes to Normani, it's like, okay, you have all this music, but why aren't you releasing it? Is it your label? Is it something happening behind the scenes with your team? Is it like, what's going on? Because at this point you keep saying soon and soon and soon and soon. It's giving me very much that there's something out of your control that is annoying the shit out of you, and that's why you can't release. If that's the case, we are riding out in the black trucks for you, Normani. What's going on? Do you need us to contact Amanda Waller or some shit? We gonna get down to the bottom of this. If you have 2 or 3 albums worth of music, I'm getting Amanda Waller. I'm getting Amanda Waller. She gonna either solve the case or blow some heads off. I feel like that's the type of power, that's the type of direction that we need. That's a path we need to go down at this point. You talking about 2 or 3. We need to hear it. We need to hear it. Continuing on in the world of the music industry, I should not be surprised that Plies is one of the only rappers, one of the only male rappers in this industry to make any goddamn sense. But he recently tweeted, people say the NBA let Magic play with HIV. You can't contract HIV from shaking hands, hugging, coughing, and running up and down the damn court. With COVID, you can, he goes on. But I'm reminded that Plies he actually graduated, I think, with a bachelor's in nursing, and he worked as a registered nurse. So it's just like, wow, if you niggas ain't gonna listen to anybody else, please listen to Plies and just shut the fuck up. Have some goddamn common sense. Please, please, I want y'all to have some fucking common sense. I'm glad that Plies is talking to you niggas, because I'm tired of doing that fucking shit, bitch. I want y'all to use y'all brains. Anyway, this is really quick. Jennifer Hudson was Jennifer Hudson, I guess, I don't know what she was doing, but she came out and saw her driver was just sleeping, chilling, and she decided that she would wake him up in her own special way.
It's time to get
That shit is funny to me. That shit is funny to me. I'm telling you right now, I mean, Jennifer Hudson, we already know she's extremely talented and beautiful, but bitch, let me tell you, if I wanted to be woken up effectively, efficiently, you know what I mean? If I wanted to be woken up and make sure that there was no way that my ass was gonna continue to fucking sleep, bitch, Jennifer Hudson, I want you to come in here and be, touch me. So a lot of Beyonce fans, myself included, think that she's up to something interesting. I don't know. Every time we think that, oh, it's just a coincidence, or, oh, you know, she ain't really thinking about that shit that deep. It's always that deep. Because I just remember that she was smelling a goddamn lemon. Remember? Before she released Lemonade, she posted that picture on the Instagram. So it's like, it's no telling how many clues we're seeing in front of our face that we won't know until like she releases B7. But a lot of people think that she's recreating her iconic like looks from over the span of her career. And she recently went to some wedding, and I don't know, she looks so goddamn good. This looks good. She looks good as hell. She looks good as hell. And these bangs, that's what you call a redemption. You talking about bangs? That's what you call redemption. She was giving Me, Myself, and I, and she released these. She put these pictures up on like the 18th anniversary of Me, Myself, Coming I think, coming out. She looks good. I saw this dress underneath the trench coat I think that she had on. It was like a black coat. I was like, take that coat off. I want to see what's underneath. Honey, she looks damn good. Jay-Z was there doing his damn due diligence as the husband of Beyonce, taking pictures of her as he should, as he needs to. But yeah, she looks good. I am desperately waiting on new music. I'm telling you right now, it's been really cute. She had all type of campaigns coming out and pictures she's been posting and shit. I'm just like, oh my gosh, desperately waiting. Be Alive, I think, is going to be coming out anytime now, especially if the movie's coming out in November. I need some new music. I am like, oh my gosh, I have held my tongue. Like, I have behaved myself as a Beyonce fan. I need new music. I want to talk about something that is music to my eyes. Music to my eyes is Oscar Isaac. He was talking about Pedro Pascal in this interview that he did about Dune for Remezcla. The article says, Dune also marks another occasion of Isaac playing a character that travels through space, earning him a place among other space Latinos like Pedro Pascal from The Mandalorian, Diego Luna from Rogue One, or Santiago Cabrera from Star Trek. And when asked who he would want to hit up space with next, out of all of these, it was clear he knew the answer before we finished asking the question. He said, I'd have to say my sweet girlfriend Pedro. My girl, we're two sisters, space sisters. He said, that's my baby. It's my Pedro. Now, if there's ever a rom-com, romantic, sci-fi story that I would want to see, it's between these two individuals, and I'm gonna be completely unapologetic about saying that. Even Oscar Isaac's wife, Elvira, is over here in the Instagram comments calling Oscar and Pedro her two wives. If that's not something that's extremely powerful to you, we already know how Oscar was over here acting with Jessica Chastain on the goddamn red carpet. Oscar spreads them legs wide and he's unapologetic about it. But the fact that his wife is also over here like participating in the fun shit, it's just, wow. That's a lot of flavor to me. You see what I'm saying? But I need an action movie, sci-fi movie. I don't give a fuck what it is. I just want to see they asses. That's it. I just want to see they asses. All right, so we're gonna switch gears here. I want to talk about some of the bullshit that's happening at Howard University. It's happening at a lot of other universities. I get really sad when it happens at other HBCUs specifically. It's just really annoying and sad and unfortunate. But I am happy that the students are not. I'm not playing around with administration. That gives me so much life. But so there have been reports of, horrible living conditions in the dorms, housing, whatever the hell, on Howard University. Listen, they talking about rats. They're talking about roaches. They're talking about mold, water pouring out of pipes and shit, and seeing all type of shit, expired air filters. They seen mushrooms growing out of ceilings and shit over there. Students were talking about roofs collapsing in. And you're talking about a university that has like, what, $50,000 a year when it comes to tuition. The students are bringing up the fact that the president's over here making $1 million a year. They talking about all these donations and bullshit that Howard University is pulling in, and that they're just completely frustrated with the way that the administration is handling this shit. I saw a video of a student at the protest saying, there's students in the hospital coughing up blood because of the fucking mold that's everywhere. So it's absolutely disgusting. And especially for those places, a lot of schools in general, but it's annoying when it happens at HBCUs. It's like respectability politics factories. So for y'all to have this essence of elitism and bullshit going on y'all campuses, it's annoying as hell to see these students paying this much and then dealing with these kinds of living conditions. If you're gonna be classist, at least if you're gonna be elitist, you know what I mean? At least commit fully to it, bitch. Why they out here chilling with rats and roaches? Ain't no way. That's disgusting. So I'm reading here, the protesters are demanding transparency from administration, improved dorm conditions, and better representation on the board of trustees. The student-led demonstration has gained traction on social media as Blackburn Takeover, hashtag Blackburn Takeover. Protesters have occupied the inside of the building, the Blackburn building over there, and the surrounding area since Tuesday, October 12th, making it known that they do not plan to leave until their demands are met by the university. And because that has been happening, instead of actually trying to fucking deal with the issue, you wanna know what the administration did? They called the cops. They called the cops on black students during a black protest. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You at a black university getting the cops called on your black ass, you know what I mean, by black ass administrators. That don't make no goddamn sense. They was pulling fire alarms and shit trying to get these students out instead of dealing with what the fuck they were asking for. The students have 4 demands: an in-person town hall with the president and the administration before the end of October. They want a commitment in writing to authorizing Howard University Student Association president and the GSA chair to have voting power on the board of trustees. They want reinstatement of all affiliate trustee positions, student, faculty, and alumni on the board of trustees. And they want the meeting with the president and the chairman of the board with student leadership to outline their housing plan to protect the incoming classes of Howard's immediate future. So it's like absolutely wild what's going on there. It's preposterous that all these donations are coming in or whatever. You know, we have these administrators, you got the president making all this fucking coin, and the students can't even sit their ass down in their own goddamn dorm. It makes no goddamn sense. It makes no sense. Lastly, I guess we can talk about what's going on at Netflix. Remember I said that there was gonna be a walkout happening today, actually, at least at the time that I'm recording this today. Yeah, that's it. I think that's all I want to talk about. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Make sure you check me out on patreon.com/AdrianExpression if you want more content and podcasts and all that. Make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
Yes, ma'am, that's a catfish. And ain't no realness in that bitch. That catfish tragic. Online savage, real life average.